That's your shadow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Saturday night rugby union in Darwin. Up tonight is a B-grade game between Darwin Dragons and the Swampdogs. Should be an interesting game, as Dragons have been a little bit short numbers B-grade wise, so not sure what to see here. Swampies are always strong, so it should be a nice exciting game for everyone. We just saw the women's comp complete against these two teams, with the Dragons running away 30-0, I believe it was. So it was a great game, a bit one-sided, but a real good contest. And around the traps, ladies and gentlemen, for other B-grade games, we have Uni Pirates beating Casuarina Cougars 24-10, South Darwin Rabbitohs losing to Palmerston Crocs 42-19. And in the A grade, we have Uni Pirates defeating Casuarina Cougars 20-13, South Darwin Rabbitohs winning A grade 17-3 over Palmerston, with Dragons having the bye. As we're going to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen, with Swampdogs on the kick, and team sheets have been submitted. Thank you, guys. That's going to help a lot. Still some names missing, but better than nothing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice high kick off the start here, nice and deep, but easily taken by Dragons, who is just going to hit that up. Saw the size advantage, only making a few metres there. Dragons are passing that out to Elliot, who's always a store horse for the Dragons. Ball's bobbled out the other side of the ruck there. Swampdogs have jumped on that. Second row found the ball in his hands and didn't know what to do with it. With Ethan Peters, didn't know what to do there. Big hit up there by the number 5, Dean Tinning. And Mark there, another long time player for the Swampdogs, playing in the hooker tonight. And a huge hit there, and he's made extra metres. A great run by their number 8, Callum. Going to pass this out wide through the 10, out into the centre. He doesn't want to pass, shows and goes, but gets tackled there by 2 Dragons. Advantage still for Swampdogs. I believe there was an offside earlier. Good crash ball met positively in defence there by Dragons. And he's going to bring that back. A long advantage, but not very many metres, so good to see. We'll see what our Swampdogs want to do here. Could be a chance for early points. They're going to kick to the sideline. Nice aggressive play. That's what we like to see. As we have a bit of lightning in the background. Hopefully rain keeps away so we can have a nice clean game. Nicely taken there by Swampdogs. A little bit of fluffing around at the back, but managed to get it away. 10's trying to wrap around there, doesn't get the ball back. And 10 with the inside step, no one fell for that one. Looks like player Sunya there in defence. And a great hit up there again by the big boys from Swampdogs. Mark with the hit up here. Takes two to tackle him and they're driving him backwards. He won't be happy with that. And 9 with a cricket throw there, trying to pass that ball out, but that's effective. 12 there, taking up nice metres, getting dragging a few of the Dragons with him, who are going to try and blow over here, which are doing well, but unfortunately bit of footwork in there helps out Swampdogs. Big number 4 again, Ethan with a hit up. Dragons aren't committing too many to the breakdown here. And they're going for a cutout in the winger with a nice catch there. Is there anyone not expecting that ball, but it's been called forward there. We argue that was territory flat, considering what's not called in this comp usually. There you go, the umpire just giving the big piggies a talk to. He wants the first scrum, nice and steady. Set the tone for the rest of the game. Ball's popped out the side. Flanker was onto it like a flash. He's got the winger, and the winger has unfortunately knocked on there for Dragons. Great pressure there by the Swampdogs. Number 6, he fortunately not named by the looks of that. Yeah, no name there, but good effort anyway. Swampies were a bit dominant in that first scrum. Nice even contest there. 10's going to pass that out to the 12, who's going to wrap around back to the 10, who then gridiron passes that to the winger. That was a bit uncalled for. He skipped out, and it's been intercepted there by Dragons. He's on the ground. Swampdogs have got to release him there. And Dragons are just going to pass this out back with a nice crash ball there. Big number 8, making meters. Daniel Hammett. And 10 doing a crash. Hey, you're a 10, you don't do crash balls. And he's dropped it. Number 21, not happy with himself. You could hear the expletives. Apologies for that if that came through. Big Elliot walking off there. Definitely due for a haircut. It's getting worse every week, mate. Gonna have to fix that one up, mate. It's almost around near your bootlaces. We'll have another scrum here, ladies and gentlemen, on the 10 metres away from halfway. Swampy's feed. And Swampy's kind of buggered up that set piece there, it looked like. But, and penalty. We'll see a not releasing call here. Dragons all over the ball as soon as the tackle player was down. A little bit of breakdown in the set piece there by Swampdogs. 10 was looking for a certain play and his players weren't in the right spot. Gonna have a line out 5 metres from halfway with Dragons throw in, and it's their attacking line out. They'll be looking to retain the ball. They haven't had much of the ball, attacking wise, actually. It's always good when the boys fake a quick line out ball, even when the ball's not there. Nice win there by Dragons, and he saw that ball was going to get intercepted, so he's just run that up. Looks like a little bit of more medium pace there by Drew. And Swampy's seeing that the ball was out, have just come over the top. Dragons lucky to get away with this. Elliot might just do a steadying run here up the top. That's a deliberate knockdown here. Swampy's might be lucky to get away with the player not going to the bin, which they have. Line out win there to Swampdogs. Going to pass this out to, looks like one of the front rowers there having a nice run. No, number 8. Geez, got the body of a front rower. And they're just going to make some territory clearance there. That's a great kick. Deep inside his own 22, and he's got that just shy of the 10 metre line. Another line out here with Dragons through. Swampy's getting called for numbers and quickly retreating. And that's been won by Dragons. Very sloppy, but a win's a win. A nice pop ball to the 21 who's put it down again. He's not happy with that again. And Swampy's not trying to clean that up. Nice pop pass there. Mark with another hit up. He won't stop running, that guy. He'll be there all game. And they put it on the boot, trying to get some territory. Great kick. That's been fielded on the in-goal line. And he's running across field, which could get him in trouble. He's faked a kick. No one fell for that one. And now he's being brought up just on the 22-metre line. And he tried to pop that up, but didn't do it well. And he's been done for too many rolls. Sunya was over the ball there. Number 6 saw that and tried to roll again and got pulled up for it. And kick hasn't gone out. Won't be happy with that effort. Neither will that. He's 17 there. If that had been a Pavlova, the dog would have been licking him for weeks there. That was as basic of a catch you could do. Dragons do look to have the heavier scrum, but Swampies were still winning that, as we've just seen a substitution. New prop for Swampdogs. And Dragons have won that scrum. They're passing that out to the 18 and an inside run ball. Great line, but he's knocked that on in contact there. Unfortunate, because it was a really good line. And we're just going to blow that one up. It's a really great line there that was run by, I believe that's Nicky. Moses Nicky. But unfortunately just lost it in contact. So they're going to have another scrum. Handling errors coming in full force the last 5 minutes. Hopefully the boys can clean this up. Get back to some exciting rugby. And we're just going to reset that one. Wasn't happy with that, too much movement. They've won the scrum, passing out to the turner. He's going to pass that out. Old mate just doing a bit of skip and goes, didn't fool anyone. Tried to do a pop pass, unfortunately knocked on there by Swampdogs. Dragons have got it. And passing it out back to Elliott, who's going to have another hit up. Strong run here, he's making good meters. Sunya there with the clean out. Passing out. 21's finally caught a ball and hasn't dropped it. He'll be happy with that effort, finally. Dragons looking to pass this out wide, and a bit of a shepherd there, but not called. And they're going to pass it out of the winger, put it at his bootlaces, but he's good enough to catch it before getting tackled. And penalty, that's going to Swampdogs' way. Liam Robinson there with a penalty awarded to himself. Liam is former Navy, ex-Navy, so thank you for your service that you gave the country, mate. It's very good seeing you back on the rugby field, back up in Darwin as well, mate. There's a very short kick for touch there. And luckily that one's come off the roof, so he doesn't have to pay for a new ball. Shane will be very happy with that, CEO of NT Rugby. Not having to fork out for more balls. Have a line out here just outside Swampdogs 22. Just waiting for a ball. That throw was dreadful but effective. And they've passed that back into the 22 and kicked down on the full. So it was a little bit silly by them. It's going to be a line out to Dragons. First real attacking set piece play they'll have so far. line out there, but it's been called not straight. Looks to be good on this angle. Unlucky to get away with it, not to get away with that one. Not sure what that delay was for. We're going back to uncontested scrums here. Seems to be the thing for Dragons to do. And Swampdogs are just going to clear that out. It's a good kick there. Looked like he kicked that from his in goal and he's got it about 30 metres away. Dragons with the line out win there, and they're going to pass that out. Number 2 is going to have a dance. He's getting held up there, but he's eventually released. Going to pass that one out. They have lots of miscommunication again from Dragons. They'll really need to tidy this up. They haven't had much attacking ball. Every time they do, they manage to knock it on. As a ring of changes are happening for Swampdogs here. Looks to be 4 players coming on. Scrum win there by Swampdogs. He's just run that medium pace up to the line and managed to break through. It's a bit disappointing defence. Another hit up there. Nice strong run. Not making many metres here, Swampies. They're getting back in contact there, and they've knocked that on. Bit of flick pass from the forwards to the wingers. That's never going to work for them. Won the scrum there, has passed that out to the 10 and off to Sunya, is going to run that up, step on the inside boot. Great ball and all tackle there by Swampdogs. They're going to continue going out to the left here. They've got the speed to burn out wide. You step back on the inside, beaten 2. Passes on the inside. And underneath the post for an easy try. The pace to burn out wide, that might be a go-to for Dragons tonight. As you see a replay. They'll pass that out nice. 18's going to go in. 15 fullback. Gets in inside 1, inside of 2, inside of 3. 4 draws it in and passes it off for his 18 who goes underneath the post. 18 Blake Fletcher there with the try. And helping out his mate Elliot Lewis here with the conversion straight in front of the post. He'll be thanking him later. And conversion successful there. Making the score Darwin Dragons 7, Swampdogs 0 with 12 minutes to go in the first half. First real attacking phase from Dragons without them knocking it on in the first 30 seconds. And they've managed to get the points. Back underway here. Nice high kick, bit too long to get an attacking play on it. 21's got that. He hasn't knocked it on again, so he's having a win. Past an hour, I'm going to try and run that straight up there, put a bit of pace on straight away. It's good to see. And Sunia with a hit up here. Struggling for some names. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Team sheets aren't 100% correct. This big number 8 takes a nice barnstorming run. So Drew's coming up there. Nice medium pace run. Pops it off to the hooker. Gets it back. Oh, a huge hit. Yeah, a lot of. He's getting up. That was a huge hit. Both teams concerned about him there. That was, I think that even could have come through the effects mic there. That was a great hit. Might be able to get a replay of that one. Here we go. Gets the ball and whack. Just big boy on big boy. Laid him like a lawn chair. Was a penalty from that. Not sure what the penalty was for. It was a good old hit. Oh, and the winger's throwing that back in. The only person there was Dragons. Been tackled and he's trying to get rid of the ball. And great work by Liam Robinson there. And he's undone it all by knocking it on. So a scrum here on the 22-metre line. Dragons attacking and their feed. Umpire's blown that up there. That was a great scrum. So we're going to reset that scrum. Bit of an early really pushed by Dragons, let go. And it's going to get passed out at his bootlaces. That's not going to help anyone. As soon as they're going to clean that up, pass it out to the fullback who's going to draw and pass out to the winger. Who's running towards the sideline, steps back in, brought down by the fullback from Swampdogs. And they've passed that out. Number 2 again with that goosey. He always does a goosey at the start of his run. Pops up inside to Elliot Lewis, who's going to pop that into the 21. Goes through a couple and is over underneath the sticks again. No one wanted to tackle the big boy. As you see the replay here, sloppy ball. Went up 2 with a goose step, pops it up into Elliot. Draws a group of guys, and 21 just bounces through 4 players. They'll be disappointed with that defensive effort there, Swampies. Elliot will be happy with another conversion attempt underneath the post. And he slotted that one. That makes the score 14-0, Darwin Dragons leading Swampdogs. And we have 6 minutes to go in the first half. I'm just having a few issues with our scoreboard and the commentary. Liam Robinson going to get us back underway here. He's gone long and he's picked out the 21 again. That's every kick has gone back to the 21 here. They've managed to still not pull him down, and he's made great meter. That's a good 20-meter run there. Dragons are finding their feet now. Pop pass there, but read nicely there by Liam, who's managed to read that and stop the play. And they're going to pass that out wide. Sunya here is going to pass that to Nicky, who ducks into a tackle, trying to draw the high tackle, and he's got it. And they're going to pass that again, 2 with a step again. Does it every time. Passing out, big 21 here with a hit up. Gets driven back though, gets met nicely by the 23 of Swampdogs, who falls off him unfortunately. Makes a few more meters. And Drew there drawing 3 players. They're going to pass it out. Nicky again is going to try and split the 2, and he's got around Liam. Runs straight over the fullback, and he's getting tackled by the winger, but unfortunately too strong, and he's gone over near the sideline. Getting sloppy defense as we watch the replay. Drew here getting tackled by a couple of dudes. Passing it off. Moses spots the gap, puts the gas down, hits it, draws to the fullback, and all he has to do is beat the winger. Momentum and the size advantage there. It's always going to be a tough ask for the little winger. Elliot taking his time to line this one up. A bit more difficult. It's not in front of the post for him. 5 metres out from touch. And he slotted that just inside the right upright there. a great kick. Making the score, Darwin Dragons 21, Swampdogs 0 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Swampies will be looking to stop the surge of points the Dragons have got, and they've got all the momentum so far. They've managed to fix themselves up, play some good rugby. Liam getting us underway again. And the 21 didn't get that. Elliott's doing the hit up now. And they're going blindside. They must have seen no one there. Steps back on the inside, and unfortunately he's put his foot into touch, doing his big step. Dennis Touchy, putting his flag up straight away. Thanks, mate. Makes it easier to call. So have a line out 10 metres away from halfway. And that one was Australia's roundabout, but he's let that one go. As they're passing it out wide, he's split the difference, and he's been absolute coat hanger there by Sonia. Liam's made a one break there, looking for some support, passes it into the winger. And Mark is going to do a nice hit up. Ball bobbling around there, but it was all good. A bit of a swinging arm there by 21 from Dragons. Not sure that was called for. Swampy's just slowing this down and getting himself set. Forward out in the back line, making himself useless. And Liam steps back in and gets a high tackle around the chops for his effort. And that one's going to get penalised here. For a scrum. Scrum's going to be 5 metres out from Swamp's attacking try line. Got everyone to the left of this scrum. There's no one on the blind side, so one of the Dragons fellows is limping from the field, asking for a substitution. Swampies looking to push this over here, but couldn't get the momentum. And the winger, who's playing in the 9th position, tried to go blind, but got absolutely cleaned up by the flanker number 8 for Dragons, and they've turned the ball over. And Swampies want it back. Brilliant knock on there, picked up by the cameraman, unseen by the ref. And that was definitely offside there by Dragons. And the penalty advantage. And offside again. I don't know how many times they're going to get away with being offside before the ref goes to his pocket. And a pick and go there by Swampies. It's like what we like to call the red zone. Keep racking up the penalties here. Someone will have a nice 10-minute rest. And Swampy's going to go for another scrum here. Back to contested scrums is what we like to see. Front row for Swampdogs is standing bolt upright. They've got the scrum and they're passing out to the wide. Liam's going to pass that out to the winger with the fullback wrapping around. Number 10, I don't know what he's doing on the wing wrapping around. And they've knocked it on, unfortunately. And that's half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Darwin Dragons leading 21-0 over the Swampdogs. An entertaining first half that was very one-sided at the start for the Swampdogs, and then Darwin Dragons found their groove and hit back and managed to punish Swampies on the scoreboard. Swampies weren't able to do that in the first part of the game. Both coaches have a lot of words said to each other to try and fire them up for the second half. Look forward to catching up with you after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in via the SBS On Demand, NITV and the Rugby Explorer app. We're going to have play underway for the second half in this thrilling contest between Darwin Dragons and the Swampdogs. Dragons currently leading 21-0 over the Swampdogs. Swampies will be looking to convert some of their attacking ball into points and trying to stem the momentum of Dragons, who found their footing late in that first half. As Elliot Lewis, who clearly didn't get a haircut at half-time, is going to get us underway again. And nice and deep, and that's going to get taken on the 22-metre line there, and he's going to run straight up, grits his teeth and makes metres and was burst through. Great run there by the young fella. 11 for Swampdogs has gone into scrum half there. And he's going to pop that off to Mark, who's going to get driven back in the tackle. And touch his signal in a high tackle there. And another great run there by Swampies. Come out to play in this second half. And they've passed that back and they're going to put that on the boot. Kicking it nice and low, trying to get some metres. And they'll take the penalty from the high tackle advantage. Swampdogs have come out early and been nice and aggressive. That's what you like to see. Hopefully they can convert it. Put a bit of polish to their play in the first half. As kick for the sideline, it's gone out just past the 10-metre line. We'll give you an extra 5 metres to be nice. So Swampdogs are going to have a line out here, 35 metres away from their try line. Is Mark going to throw this in? And a nice win there by Swampdogs in the line out. Great throw. Going to pop that in, and number 16 is going to have another hit up. Didn't quite make as many metres as last time. Just easy metres here being made, and they've knocked it on, but there was an advantage here for a shoulder charge by the looks of that call. Lots of talk in the Dragons defensive line here. And he's punched that nice and low. No one was back on the line for Dragons. A bit sloppy there, but effective for Swampies. They're going to have a line out 7 metres away from their own try line here. It's great pressure that they've come with in the second half. Mark has been doing a better job than most hookers throwing it straight. One notable mention, Alan Griggs, bit sideways, learning off Milky Phillips. As they've won that one there, they're going to pop it back inside and try and run back through the line out there. Not quite working. And another penalty here, Dragons. This is a lot of penalties in a row. Someone might be going to the bin very, very soon. So they're going to keep attacking here with another line out on the 5 metre line. And nice uncontested there in the air. Going to pop that down with a big number 8 going for a run. Great clean out by Swampies there, but sloppy pass from the 9. And Dragons have stolen that. And the number 2's gone for a fakie again. No, why do people keep falling for that? He does it at the same time. He's passed it and it's been intercepted there by 17, who's thrown it over the back of his head. Always a good look. And number 8 has dropped that cold. Nice hit by number 2, making up for his disastrous passing. And we're back to uncontested scrums here. They've nearly lost that there. That's shocking hooking there by Dragons. And they're going to pass this out wide here. Nicky, and he's popped that up to absolutely no one. And it is like foot candy here, and it's just play on. Best way to call sloppy ball like that. Wait for the call there because no one has any clue what just happened. And we've got a knock on from Dragons. Out of all that, Dragons have knocked it on. That was a bit of soccer, a bit of marbles. Definitely wasn't rugby. We'll look to tidy that up. Pass that out and miss Liam on the straight line that he was going to run there. Just cleaned up here. He's going to run it straight back at 3 Dragons. Not the smartest move, but effective. And high tackle there. And Elliott's come up with the ball there. And penalties awarded there to Swampies. They were all over the ball there. Couldn't clean them out. Makes up for the high tackle he missed. Yeah, not sure what that tap was for. He shouldn't be tapping it before he then kicks it. It's a bit weird. Might have to get that out of his game. Swampdogs here with a line out. 25 metres out from their try line. Really need to start converting these opportunities that they are getting. So far, haven't been able to put the polish on all their moves. And passing that out there, Nine's going to do a double skip out to their big number 8, who just grits his teeth and makes metres before knocking it on. Absolutely cold again. That's the story of the night for Swampdogs. They're making good metres, having control of the ball, and then just knocking it on and making silly errors. Dragons haven't got much defensively for them when they've got the ball in hand. They're just waiting for Swampdogs to make their own errors. Just want to put a thank you out to all the volunteers that make this game of rugby possible. You see some signs around the ground saying come play rugby. You can even come just volunteer for rugby. Dragons here running it out wide, and they've got no one. Their wingers unmarked here. Nicky, he's had 3 people come across for him with the fullback. He's going to run around him and dive over the line and put downward pressure. Just waiting for the umpire's call here. And he's awarded the try there. Great individual effort there by Nicky. As we hope to get a replay for that one. Well, we're showing replay, but it's not coming up, unfortunately. Here we go. Untouched down the sideline. 3 players converging on him. Puts the little chip over the top. Runs around the fullback and dives over the line and gets downward pressure. What I'd like to see. Great solo effort there. Dragons getting points from having no ball in the first part of the second half. Very relaxed kicking pose by Elliott. He's kept it low and he's hit the black dot on the crossbar. Fortunately didn't get the bounce. That makes the score 26-0. Darwin Dragons leading Swampdogs with 23 minutes to go in the second half. Thank you everyone for streaming in on the Rugby Explorer app, NITV and SBS On Demand. Liam Robertson going to get us underway. That was a very rude head, but you know, he can't be gifted with everything. As he puts a nice kick up, this will be contested. Oh, and that's... yeah, that's not allowed there, boys. Yeah, went up for the ball, claimed to be going up for the ball, but just took the player out in the air. Lucky to only get away with a penalty there. The Dragons have muffed the kick and it hasn't gone out here. Swampies are running that back in and met fiercely into contact there by Dragons. And they tried to go the blind side, that didn't work. There's only a metre to play with it. And they're just going to pick and go, make some easy meters here, get everyone reset. They've got the whole forward pack at this breakdown here, Swampies, so I reckon they're going to be doing a quick few more pick and goes. And they're going down the blind side, making a couple of metres there. Catching Dragons all suck it into the ruck. Kick going down this blind, they're going to put it on the kick. It's bouncing towards the end goal here, fielded nicely there by Dragons, who have brought it back inboard. Who steps around 2, and now he's going to try and run through them, bounces off them. Pass that out to a nice medium pace there by Drew, who's just going to keep fending off before finally getting brought down to the ground. They're going to pass this out wide through Elliott into the number 2 onto 18. Nice hit there by one of the Swampies forwards. 23 having a rest on the wing, trying to seagull. And that's a sloppy play. And number 1 from Swampdogs. Clearly didn't hear the whistle there. Aaron Robinson thought he was away. Mr. Seagull on the wing. This looks like the Swampies fullback's coming off holding his shoulder. Looks to be in a bit of discomfort. And Swampies are going to put that on the toe instantly. Bounces off Dragons and they've collected it again. Big number 1 just falling down to the ruck there, like you're not getting penalised. 3's fallen into a high shot, not called, that's good to see. And Mark with another hit up. He's had a strong game again tonight. Always does, always puts his heart on the line. And the big fella for Swampdogs was just laid all over that ball. Oh, number 8 there, bent backwards in the tackle. Puts it back. Swampies are now going to try the hands approach for the backs. Made a few quick meters there. Number 25. And Mark's got the ball again here, passing it out. Done a skip pass to Liam Robinson. It was at his bootlaces, and unfortunately he's knocked that on. It's going to be a scrum here. Scrum's going to take place 5 metres short of halfway with Dragons feed in their defensive half. And they're going to pass it out, put it on his bootlaces, going for a lot of territory there. That's gone out. And looks like Dragons have been called for offside there, which is unfortunate because that was a great kick. Swampdogs here with the line out. 30 metres away from their own try line. Really need to start converting to points here. And that's been won by Dragons. Elliot gets up at the 2 jumping spot. Bats it, but it's been taken out by Dragons. It's an easy way to make meters there. Let the opposition hit it back out in the line out. And that throws left something to be desired. It's been knocked on there. Have a scrum with Dragons feed inside their own 22. As our Dragons have made 3 substitutions there. And then just pass this out to the back, and he's put that on the boot. Nice driving kick down sideline. And ball's gone out 30 metres away from their try line. Not too many metres made there. Not a big angle for him to work with though. Swampies are looking to get some points on the board. They've only got 15 minutes to make their mark here. Makes up for it with that line out throw there, and 10 throws a dummy. Everyone fell for it, and so he made a few more metres. And there's been a knock on there by Swampies, but another offside call by Dragons. They've been offside all night. Another line out win there for Swampdogs, who are going to pass that out to 10 with 6 doing an inside run. Making good metres there. 21's all over the ball, not supporting his own body weight though. And Dragons were on the ball there and have turned it over. And they've taken the quick tap here. And 21 with a hit up. Always making metres tonight. To Sunya, who's going to pass it out, and they've knocked it on cold again. Swampdogs cleaning that up. And he tried to do a pop pass, except his number 6 is going for the clean out because there was 2 people going for the ball, so he wasn't expecting that one. This game's getting a bit sloppy as fatigue sets in with his heat. Still 33 degrees up here. But luckily, everyone back home is in the aircon, tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you for sending in your message of support. Going to pass that out from the scrum here, and Swampies are again going to put this on the toe, but they've got a chance to recover it here. Bit of sloppy play going on here, and they've got a penalty for being offside here. And Liam with the quick tap here. He's going to get held up. And yeah, Liam's been held up there. Unlucky, but they'll get a scrum. It's a goal line dropout with the new rules to rugby. New goal line dropout here. Swampies are scrambling to get set here. There's a long kick that's gone over the 50 there. And number 6 is going to grit his teeth and try and run over the top of everyone again. Gets brought down the first defender. And Mark's put that one down. The ball wasn't meant for him. And a scrum with Dragons feed. Just shy of the 10-metre line in Dragons half. The ball's come out and Drew's going to pass that off to Nicky, who's put that on the boot. Number 8 running backwards, recovering that. Great hands by the big forward. He dropped that, but it's been called going backwards. Dragons are on the ball though. And we're going to get a knock on now. There was another knock on after the initial one. So Dragons are pushing the ball up the field. Now we're going to have a scrum 35 metres away from their attacking try line. And the 8's going to pick that up from the back of the scrum and make a run. And he's dropped it cold again. Big number 21 back of the scrum. He's not had a good night with ball handling. Swampdogs have got the win from the scrum there and put it straight on the boot and then kicked it out over the halfway line. And we're going to have a line out 8 metres away from halfway with Dragons throw. The usual target is Elliott, and that's who they've gone for again. Territory flat ball there in the line out throw. Big 21 having a run here. Just about to say, hopefully he doesn't drop it, and he drops it cold on us. I think Big 21 needs to start wearing gloves when he plays because he cannot handle the ball. A couple of baseball mitts might help him. I think on the blind side here, Swampdogs. Fullback's put it on the toe, dribbling it through. Collected by the fullback of Dragons, and he's made a break. He's made 20 metres now, stepping in, stepping out, before finally getting tackled there by Swampdogs. Who are going to pass this inboard to the forwards, and nice straight run there by the number 10. Now number 4 is just going to go pick and go, realise that they're isolated, just need to get the ball out of there. And 21 has not dropped the ball this time. Good work, big fella. Dragons passing this out. Number 8 has made a break before getting a cover tackle there by Liam, who's come up clutching his jaw. Bit of sloppy play here, but Dragons has still got the ball. say that, they've knocked it on. We've got a penalty here for a high tackle. And the umpires reversed his arm there because everyone's a bit concerned, but there was a high fend off there from Dragons, and it's caught Liam around the chops. A big elbow to the jaw, so we're going to have a penalty here. Seems to be still be in some discomfort. Best wishes for him. Looks like Liam succumbed to his jaw injury there. He's trotted off the sideline to not slow down play anymore. And the boys are trying to disrupt the commentary box here. Kicking straight towards us. And that ball was as straight as the roundabout mark. It was absolutely, ball was that one up there. Dragons here with the scrum on the 22-metre line. I'm going to pass this out to the 10 here. Sunu doing an inside run, gets dummied out to the fullback. Juggles that. Does a step on the centre and he's gone straight through there, but finally getting dragged down. Wings clean the ball up. Here we go. Drew with a medium pace run up straight through the guts, and he's gone through them all. That's a disappointing defensive effort there by Swampies. Bit tired, I believe. Nice medium pace try there. As we see the replay here. I'll pass this round. Steps one. Gets brought down from behind. Passes it back inboard. 11 passes that in, and Drew just on a straight line there. Bit slack defence there. Three guys just fell off him. There's the RT runner there, just pointing out to Elliot what way to kick the ball, where the goals are at. just slotted it. That makes the score 33-0. Darwin Dragons leading the Swampdogs in the last minute of play. Bit of miscommunication there by Dragons, but eventually it was caught. And Swampies have turned that over there. Great steal there by the big number 5. As Mark gets blown over there in the ruck. And the ball gets dropped. See what the umpire's call is. And he's going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, Darwin Dragons 33, Swampdogs 0. It was the tale of Dragons finally waking up in the first half to put the points on the board. And just unable to convert all their attacking ball for the Swampdogs. They'll be disappointed with that and a few defensive errors. But a great game all up. I hope everyone has enjoyed viewing this on NITV, SBS On Demand and the Rugby Explorer app. It's been a pleasure to call you for you tonight, and I hope to see you next weekend. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have been rockified.